This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. LeBron James is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Chalmers. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Durant gets it to go.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
The pass to Chalmers. James with it. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Wade. Shoots the three. Here's Bosh. Great D that time from Griffin.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris's shot is off. James outside. Fires from the line. Wade gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
This is it to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And Griffin sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count it. Durant's got 6 points.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Wade finds Bosh. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots from 14. That shot off the mark. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Back to James. Outside Bosh. He kicks to Chalmers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Bosh, that's good.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
Harden the pass to KD. Over Battier. KD can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Erik Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Wade, no good on the free throw.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Now, here is Harden. Looks for Bosh, gets it to him. Now, here's Wade. To the middle, Griffin with the steal. Irving passes to Harden. The three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Chalmers. Here's Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Now here's Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous. One of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Here's LeBron. Feeds to Wade. over Irving. That one a little long. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game, and the layup's good off the glass.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Here's Wade, up and in on the layup. Wade's got 6.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
There's the pass to Harden. Harris looking it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Chris Bosh.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Harris.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat trail by 5. Now Miller. Outside Bosh. Back to Miller. From downtown, it's hauled in by Brown. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Miller outside. That's tipped. Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. The 3 from Harden. And no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Miller outside. Miami no good on that time either. Brooklyn leading by 5. Pass to Brown. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 7. Miller outside. He feeds it to Wade. It's tipped. To the paint for Shamet, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Wade, good.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Pass to Harden. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Heat trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Allen passes to Miller. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Has them with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. finished off by Brown.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Now here's Allen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside, Green. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Allen surveying the D. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
And he makes the first. Ray Allen hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Miller, D-Wade out there with Allen. Then there's Lewis. And it's Haslam in at the 5 spot. Now Wade. James Harden missing on the 3. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Harden against Wade. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brooklyn leading by 9. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. Heat also with the sub. James checked in for Rashard Lewis. Irving against Wade. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. Back to Shamet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Heat also with the sub. Chalmers is checked in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Shots good by Durant.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's James. Drilled from 6 feet.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
The pass to Shamet. Rebound by the Heat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
And finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Nets leading by 7. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Durant. A shot missing. Good D by LeBron. Here's Wade. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Irving finds Shamet. And it's Haslam with the rebound. The Heat trail by 7. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Green. And Harris subbed in for Landry Shamet. Shane Battier is checked in for the Heat. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving drives in, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Nets lead by 9.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Haslam, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Irving kicks to Griffin. Brown outside. They grab their own miss. Durant, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Durant hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Harris against James. Allen up top. Now here's James. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Over Harris. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets leading by 9. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's LeBron. To the inside. Bosh dishes to Battier. Here's Chalmers. Here's Bosh. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Chalmers. No points in the game yet for him. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Passes it to Chalmers. Tries a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Battier against Durant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mike Miller's checked in for the Heat.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Bosh. James way outside. And the Heat, another three.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if
Call to the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Shane Battier. And Katie's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pulls it from the elbow. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Now, here's Chalmers. Floats it up for James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chalmers.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Harden outside. Over Chalmers. Harden's shot is off.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from LeBron. 2 minutes.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Chalmers. And so Chalmers nails both of them. 1:44 left in the first half. Down low, Claxton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the pass to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. 2 shots. Free throw drops for Harden.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Heat also with a sub. Wayne Wade's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And both free throws good for James Harden. The Heat trail by 10. Wade passes to Miller. Wade outside. There's a minute left in the first half. From the high post, the Heat rebound. Another shot. No good. Brooklyn leading by 10. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And here's KD for three. And it's Wade with the rebound. And here's Miami. Here's LeBron. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Heat shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. A three. They get it back. Bosh with some nice D. The Heat trail by 7. Passed away. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
It's good from long range. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the game?
Well, surprise, surprise. KD leading his team so long and so versatile. He can beat you in every way. Inside, outside, off the dribble, spotting up. This kid is special.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
I was unimpressed. Very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bosh finds James. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. The shot by LeBron. No good. Steps back and fires. Again, the Nets for 2.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Now, here's Chalmers. He has 5. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Fades away. LeBron, no good. Nets leading by 12. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Battier.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Chalmers against Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Chalmers. And so Chalmers nails both of them. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here is Durant. 17 points in the game. And finished off by KD.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Wade on the wing. Shoots it. Misses off the right eye.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I like how Irvin also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls for Irving.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. And Allen subbed in for LeBron. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Heat trail by 14. Chalmers with it. 7 points in the game. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker. A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lead from outside. Miami no good on that time either.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Got that one up quick. Durant's got 21.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Wade after the made shot from KD. Looking to end the run, and the bucket is good from Wade in deep. Wade's got 12.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Irving. On the wing, Harris. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 6 points for Ray Allen. Timeout called the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So for the Nets, Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown the pass to Irving. And the Nets Nets miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 11. Outside Irving. They can't stop the run with that one. And here is Chalmers. He's got 7. Wade feeling it out a bit. Here's Battier. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Harris. Free throw drops for Battier.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Brown inside, defended by Allen. And it's Miami's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Inside, here's Wade. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got 17 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And on the way from Irving for 3, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Heat.
Allen outside. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 17. Now the pass to Bosch. And here is Allen. He's covered by Shamet. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter. And LeBron and throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Shamet the pass to Irving. Griffin kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wade dishes to LeBron. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 16 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. James Harden. He's checked in for the Nets. That free throw good from Brown. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Battier outside. James has a two-pointer, and it's Miami with another.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Brown outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Shamet with it. Battier on him. Griffin finds Harden. Lock at 6. And the jam by Harden.
So I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball, and good that time. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful team.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. Brooklyn leading by 10. Harden the pass to Durant. To the inside, and it's Green with the jam.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Harris against LeBron. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Outside Durant from past the arc. But they get it back. Green sinks that one from the post.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Chalmers finds James, and they double up LeBron. To the middle, and Durant sends it back. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break, takes the three. The shot by KD, no good. Pass to Chalmers, three-pointer on the way. Nailed from three-point land.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Passes to Harden. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's three with the payback three of his own.
And the Heat call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Here is Harden after the Heat pick up 2. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The shot by KD, no good. The Heat trail by 10 to the paint. Here's Wade. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden, no good. Chalmers against Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he knocks down the first one. And so Chalmers nails both of them. Nets leading by 8. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Chalmers. Harden gets the bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
To the inside. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by LeBron. Wade's got 21.
Wade is an exceptional player, an efficient scorer who can score in bunches.
Pass to KD. Down low. Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Irving with the steal. Harden the pass to Durant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
So he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bosch. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bosch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Inside, here's Bosch. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Harden with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Bosch misses. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Back to Durant, over Bosch, and it's sent back by Bosch. He gets it in there. And the Nets lead by 14. Miami with the ball. Wade outside. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bosch has got 8 points in the quarter. Brooklyn leading by 12. Harden the pass to Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Irving against Wade. To the inside. And it goes down 2 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Falls for Bosch.
You know, Chris Bosch offers a versatility that you gotta love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
Now here's Harden. Outside Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Here's Harden, and he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 20.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
James, the bounce pass. Wade dishes to Bosch. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And that brings them to within 10. Green, he's checked in for Durant. And so Bosch nails both of them. Brooklyn with the ball. Irving passes to Harden. The floater, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now Harden, Shane Battier missing from long range. On the wing, Irving. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Gets her on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden kicks to Green, to the middle. Just 3 to shoot. Irving from long range. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long long shot. It's all but official.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, you got to admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
They get it again. The pass to Wade. Misses the three. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.